All right, crank this, people. Strap in, because this one does not arrive quietly. Today on Crank This, we've got Tear This Nightmare Down by Guillem and Ellie. And right from the start, this thing comes in like a declaration. Not a song politely asking for your attention. No. This is a song that kicks the door open, plants its boots on the floor, and says, right, we're doing this now. And honestly, good. Because the whole track has that proper metal anthem energy. Big guitars, big vocals, big visuals, big message. This is not a tiny little bedroom track trying to hide in the corner. This is built like a rallying cry. This song is also a nod to the Metalhead's AI community, which in itself is as good a reason as any to feature the track. But there are many more reasons. Let's have a listen before we dive deeper.
Slipped through the air
like a bloody sound, too harsh to bear.
A subtle dizziness took me low,
like the ground bent down below.
What the fucking hell is this? I thought by that hollow beat I was caught. It cut me deep just like a knife. A chill crawled along my spine.
Auto-tune noise was defiling the shrine,
where solos were prayers in sacred line.
Breakdowns were rites to sow the pain.
My blood was boiling through every vein.
I clenched my fist against my skin. My nails sank deep and dug within. My heart kept pounding on my ribs, like raging kick drums hit by hit.
Here comes the metalheads, AI crowd. We're here to tear this nightmare down. Here comes the metalheads, AI crowd. They'll curse the night we came around.
The title alone tells you exactly what kind of beast we're dealing with here. Tear this nightmare down. That's a chorus line made for raised fists, crowd chants, and people screaming it back at the stage until their voices are wrecked. It's simple, direct, and it hits exactly where it needs to hit. And that is one of the strengths here. The song understands what kind of track it wants to be. It is not trying to be clever for the sake of being clever. It is going for impact. It wants scale. It wants drama. It wants that moment where the crowd locks in and goes, yeah, I'm in. The vocals are a big part of why this works. You've got that dual force feeling from Guillem and Ellie, and it gives the song a proper storm front quality. One voice alone could have carried it, sure, but having both voices there makes it feel bigger. It feels like two sides of the same fight. Not one lead and one decoration. Both are there to push the track forward. And I really like that. The female presence in the video also lands well. She is not just standing there looking pretty while the men do the work. She's part of the force. Guitar in hand, leather, attitude, stage presence. Exactly the kind of thing I want to see more of. Metal doesn't need women placed at the edge of the frame. Put them in the fucking fire, right at the heart of it, where they belong. Now, lyrically, this leans hard into classic metal imagery. We get lines about the first notes slipping through the air, chills crawling down the spine, fists clenching, fog, immortals, hurricanes, evil horns, choking air. It is very theatrical, very mythic, very the world is falling apart and we're still standing. And that suits the track. This is not quiet realism. This is metal as resistance, metal as a battle cry, metal as a way of saying, you can bury us in smoke, noise, chaos and fear, but we're still here and we are coming through. That's the feeling I get from it. The video backs that up massively. It starts with the Guillem and Ellie logo, which immediately gives it that band identity, that old school metal emblem feel. Then we move into the performance shots. Smoke, industrial space, leather, guitars, the whole band presence. It looks like a live show, staged inside the ruins of something that probably deserved to burn down. Then the video starts widening out. We get apocalyptic fantasy imagery, burning landscapes, storm skies, monstrous shapes, battle scenes, chaos, bodies, ruins. It is huge. It takes the song out of the rehearsal room and throws it onto a battlefield. And then we get the more modern nightmare imagery. Smoke in the streets, figures moving through gas, police-style shields, motorcycles cutting through the chaos. That part is important because it brings the fantasy back into the real world. It says, this nightmare is not just dragons and demons. It is also the pressure, the systems, the fear, the control, the mess we are all trying to survive. And then the crowd shots come in. That is where the video really clicks for me. Because after all the darkness, after all the smoke and fire and nightmare imagery, we land on people, metalheads, a crowd, hands up, bodies moving, people together. And suddenly the message becomes clear. The way you tear the nightmare down is not alone. You do it together. That is very much the heart of this one. And the dedication at the end to Metalhead's AI makes that even clearer. This is not just a track about rebellion in some abstract fantasy world. It is also a tribute to a community. People making music, sharing music, supporting each other, keeping the scene moving, and refusing to let anyone tell them they don't belong. That's the part I respect most. Because look, anyone can generate a song now. Anyone can throw some riffs, a voice and a video together and call it done. But this feels like it is trying to do more than that. It is trying to build identity. It is trying to say something about the people around it. It is using the tools to create a moment for the community. And that matters. Is it dramatic? Yes. Is it over the top? Absolutely. But metal is supposed to be over the top. That's not a flaw, that's the point. Give me the smoke, give me the guitars, give me the crowd, give me the storm, give me the chorus that sounds like people are about to march through a wall. And this has all of that. For me, the strongest parts are the anthem hook, the combined vocal force, the scale of the video, and the fact that the whole thing feels like a love letter to the Metalhead's AI community, rather than just a self-contained track. So, Guillem and Ellie, this gets a solid crank from me. Big chorus, big visuals, big community energy. This is not just, here's our song. This is, we're here, we're loud, and we're tearing the nightmare down. Go and give the creator some love. You will find their links in the description below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to The Digital Forge. It helps us grow and bring more creators to your attention. Whilst you are at that, go and bag yourself some Digital Forge merch at the web shop. The link is below. I am Kyla. This is The Digital Forge. Now go ahead and crank it.